Congrats on obtaining this stunning range of sherry wines. I'm Lucas Paya, brand educator for Lustau. You now have in your hands a very powerful tool to create a wonderful culinary experience. The Lustau Sherry Experience. This case contains 6 bottles of wine that perfectly showcase the diversity of the sherry region, and so offer endless opportunities for enjoyment with your favorite foods. This could be done separately, on multiple occasions, or in a single amazing do-it-yourself meal. Now, before we dive in, let's remember a few important things about the sherry region. Jerez is one of the most historic fortified wines in the world. It is located in the south of Spain, on the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. It is a classic wine producing area going back thousands of years that has received the influence of countless civilizations over the centuries. It is a region with ideal climatic conditions, supplying large quantities of healthy grapes and allowing the wines to naturally develop their unique flavor. Jerez involves a winemaking process where the wines are constantly blended while spending long aging periods in the complex Solera systems for excellent consistency and quality. This is the reason why these wines don't show vintages on their front labels. All sherries are produced from only 3 grape varieties. Many of them are from one single variety, but the differences in the production methods result in many styles. So what's in this case? Diversity, real diversity. Here we have 3 biological wines that are fully aged under the layer of the local yeast called flor. As with champagne production, these wines remain in contact with this yeast during aging, and this shapes the final taste. In this case, we have 3 wines that are produced virtually the same way, but that are aged in 3 different locations. The 3 separate towns that make up the Sherry Triangle. And this geographical distance creates contrasting nuances in their flavors. Tasting them side by side is a fantastic opportunity to get to know the region like a pro. These 3 wines, Manzanilla Papirusa, Fino del Puerto, and Fino Jarana, also share certain profiles. They are pale, doughy, light, very dry, and far less fruity than, say, your standard table white, but as delicious and food-friendly, if not more. If you like savory food, these are your wines. Drink them chilled, as you would do with your regular white wines. Here you have 2 other sherry styles which undergo an aging method that develops completely different profiles, basically through a higher exposure to oxygen. The first bottle, Amontillado LOS ARCOS, is the lighter of the 2, but has plenty of character. The second, Oloroso DON NUNO, is rounder and very intense. Keep in mind that Oloroso DON NUNO could be your great full-bodied red wine alternative, complementing your final courses. And the Amontillado LOS ARCOS could serve as a perfect transition from the 3 wines to the Oloroso's grand finale. These 2 are also dry wines, yet nuttier and richer than the first 3, and with remarkable long finish. Serve them at red wine temperature. Finally, there is a bottle of Pedro Ximénez San Emilio, an exceptionally sweet sherry produced from ripe grapes that have been sun-dried. Think of a raisin wine, syrupy and silky, with very little to do with the previous wines. Again, we go from ultra-dry light wines all the way to rich and sweet. This speaks of the enormous diversity that Jerez offers. So then, what are the applications for these 6 glasses of fine wine? Look at the colors. Well, the sky is the limit. You can go 1 glass, 1 course, or pair the entire menu with all of them, from appetizers to desserts. You get 3 whites for your variety of lighter appetizers: shellfish, sushi, fried preparation, charcuterie, and salads. And don't forget that you could also make some very easy and tasty aperitif cocktails with one of these three wines, one of these three bottles. A style that could play the role of a transition between white and red wine for your middle courses, roasted vegetables, mushrooms, carpaccios, rice dishes, or any Asian cuisine. A magnificent full-bodied red wine replacement for the heavier dishes and stews. Bluefish-like tuna and all sorts of meat, from steak to lamb, pork, or even big game such as venison or wild boar. And lastly, a juicy sweet wine to go with desserts. Pies, ice creams, chocolate, or if you prefer more savory, strong blue cheese, foie gras, or why not on its own at the end of the meal. This could be your liquid dessert. As you can see, we just created a complete food and wine experience with sherry wines only. If you have any further questions, you can reach me at sherryjourney@lustau.es, your personalized Lustau Sherry Concierge service. And please visit our page sherryjourney.com for more info on the region. So get ready for your next culinary adventure. We hope you enjoy them as much as we do. See you next time.